one. See, observe carefully. So enter 5, then its result is 120. That is by using a recursion concept. So far we have discussed factorial with using function and swapping of two numbers call by value, swapping of two numbers by using call by value. Then we discussed swapping of two numbers by using reference, that is address. Then we discussed factorial by using recursion programs. So far we have discussed. Okay, is it clear? Are you able to understand these programs, my dear students?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay. Now I will explain one more program by using a recursion, that is generating Fibonacci series. Okay, generating Fibonacci series. I will save this one as fib series dot c. Then hash include stdio.h. 1 minute, and Nikhil trying to then void main, or first void main, in that function declare int I comma result ret, or simply I only. Navanita. For I is equal to 0, I less than 1 minute. You can take n also over here. Take n and let us consider n value 10, no problem. You can also read by using scanf. Otherwise, you can specify directly I less than n, I plus plus. So printf percentile d, then backslash n, backslash n I, or Fibo. I am calling it as Fibo function. Fibo of I am passing that one from the main function. Then get ch. So main function completed. Now I need to define a Fibo function. So before that, that Fibo function need to be declared, because this function defined, I am going to define this function after main function, so that I need to inform it to compiler about this Fibo function. Fibo int some k. Then here int k. So if k equivalent to 0, just return 0. If k equivalent to 1, return 1. Then else return Fibo of k minus 1 plus Fibo of k minus 2, semicolon, is the end of the function. So first let me explain this particular program. That is, this function, this program includes two important functions. First one is main function, and the next one is Fibo function. So this Fibo function defined after main, so that's why first function declared over here, then function defined after main function, which is used to generate Fibonacci series. Then next one, function called within the printf statement. This is function call. This is function call. This is function call. So whenever I call this particular function, immediately a jump occurred from this place to this place, and initially I value 0. So first 0 will be assigned to k. Then it checks the condition. If it is equivalent to 0, it returns 0. Return 0 means from this particular place, 0 will be returned to this place. So first 0 will be displayed. Then next one, I plus plus, I is 1 now. Next 1 will be passed from this place to this place. Now k value is 1. K is equal to 0, false. K is equal to 1 is true. So that will return 1. So from this place, k value will be returned here. So printf statement will display next 1. So these are the first two subsequent terms, 0 and 1. The next one is I plus plus. Now it is 2. I value passed is 2. So it is not equivalent to 0 or 1. So then return fib of k minus 1. K is 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1. And fib of k minus 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Already 1, fib of 1 and fib of 0. 1 minute. Already displayed over here, 0 and 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Finally, 0 plus 1 is 1. Fibonacci series means adding subsequent two terms. So now that one displays 1. The next one is k is equal to 3. Now k value is 3. Then it is not equivalent to 0. It is not equivalent to 1. Then fib of 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So fib of 2 already calculated, fib of 1 already calculated. Now subsequent terms, it is 1 plus 1 is, it is 2. Then next one is 1 plus 2 is 3. Then 2 plus 3 is 5. Then 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. Then 13 like that. 1 minute. క్లాస్ చెప్తున్నాను, దగ్గరకు రాకూడదు, వెళ్ళు. After class I will talk to you. Okay, go. So this is about already yesterday we discussed that particular same thing only. So if we execute this particular program, we'll see, we'll execute this particular program and we'll see the output. Alt F save and Alt C compile. No errors. Then Alt R execute. So errors, one error is that is symbol fib. We'll see what it is.
Fibo.
So we took, what is the name of the function just now?
Fib series.
Fib series, SERIS dot C. Yeah, thank you. So where is that one Fibo?
Into Fib.
Yeah, into Fibo, exactly correct. So thank you. Whoever identified the mistake, I really appreciate you. The declaration, so let me tell you one thing. The declaration part, whatever the name we took, that name must be matched with the definition part and the function call part also. Now I will save and I will
Sir, return. Sir, Fibo k minus 1 plus k.
Yeah, exactly correct. Good. So Fibo k minus 1 and next one is Fibo
k minus 2.
Yeah, good. Alt F save. Then next one is Alt C compile. No errors. Alt R executed. Yes. So is it visible to you all that output after 120 0 displayed?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
120, 0 displayed. 0, 1, 1. Count
Sir.
how many number of series is generated. You just count first 0 is 0. Then 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. And
13.
8 plus 13 is 21. 13 plus 21 is 34. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in the program, we specified 10 only, no? We specified 10 only. Okay, and the n value, what is n value here? What is n value we took?
10.
10.
How many numbers generated? 10 numbers generated. That is
10
called,
numbers.
that is called Fibonacci series. So what is the logic over here? Adding previous two terms. First two terms 0 and 1. That one displayed. Then 0 plus 1 is 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. And 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. And 5 plus 8 is 13. And 8 plus 13 is 21. And 21 plus 13 is 34. And 34 plus 21, like that, numbers can be generated. This is called Fibonacci series by using recursion. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we discussed using functions. We discussed the category of functions. Now what is meant by function? Function is a subprogram or part of the program or self-contained block which performs a specific task. What are those tasks performed so far? That is finding factorial, and another task swapping two numbers, another task generating Fibonacci series, and swapping by using pointers. All those tasks so far discussed to perform specific task. This is about functions topic and recursion topic. Then I will discuss one example program in the case of dynamic memory allocation functions. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. We will see one more program related to. Similarly, we can pass a complete array that slides shared to you all. So that program is there in that particular slide. You copy that particular program and you create that particular program and you try to execute that particular program. The purpose of that particular program is to find sum of array elements by passing array as an argument to functions. And another one is passing pointers to functions also program included. That program also we discussed just now, example program, swapping of two numbers by using pointers, passing of swapping of two numbers by using pointers. That is that one, that example comes under this thing, the passing pointers to functions. Okay, now I will create a program related to dynamic memory allocation functions. Please hold on line 2 minutes. Yes. Alt F, new. Then let me save this particular program. The name of the program is Malloc Pro, Malloc Pro.c. That is Malloc program. So in this hash include stdio.h. Then we will use here one more function, that is a header file std lib.h, which is to for the usage of exit function. Exit function comes under standard library std lib. Yes. Then define a main function. So we can use even int also. return type instead of void we can use int. If we use int at the end, we need to specify return statement, return 0 or return 1. Generally in C programming we will use only void. If you use int also, no problem. Declare one num variable and I variable, one pointer variable. Because instead of using array variables, the main drawback in the case of static memory allocation, that is arrays, memory wastage. To overcome that particular problem, we are supposed to go for dynamic memory allocation functions, so that memory can be allocated during runtime. During runtime, that memory can be allocated by using malloc function, calloc function. So that's why I declared a pointer variable, and you take one sum variable also, initialize with 0. Then read number of elements, that is enter number of elements \n, then scanf %d ampersand num. Then next one, initialize ptr variable, specify cast type int star, because we declared pointer is of integer. Generally after allocating memory by malloc function will return a void type of pointer. That one need to be typecasted into corresponding type. So here size num we provided through keyboard, that one need to be multiplied. Size of int, very good, size of int. So the next one, you need to check whether that memory allocated or not. If ptr equivalent to null, just printf error message. That error message is memory not allocated, or error memory not allocated \n. Then return, simply a return. We can use exit also. I want to introduce the exit function. This exit function comes under stdlib.header file. So the next one is if that memory allocated successfully, then use printf statement to read elements. We are now supposed to read elements, enter elements which is used to store in that particular array. That array variable declared in the form of pointer, elements of an array. 1 minute, somebody is trying to join. I will allow and I will come back. Yeah, an array. Then use printf for loop state, for loop for I is equal to 0, I less than num, then I plus plus. 1 minute. Instead of this thing, we are supposed to put semicolon, I plus plus, closing parenthesis, then open brace, then read element through keyboard, scanf %d ampersand. Actually, while reading various values through keyboard, what we will do, we will specify address operator. But here we declared pointer variable instead of array variable. Generally, if it is array variable, what we will do, we will store elements, the provided elements through keyboard need to be stored in array variable. But we declared pointer variable in the place of array. So we need to specify ptr, and in which location we are supposed to store that one, in I. I is what initial value 0. So address of that pointer variable holds address, that address added with 0. So it is first location. Element will be stored in first location. And what I am doing, initially sum variable initialized with 0, and sum is equal to sum plus indirection operator of ptr plus I, semicolon. So I am performing dereferencing operation, which is used to access the value within that particular location by using pointer variable and added it to sum. Then closing brace, then closing brace. Then whenever for loop condition fails, or whenever condition is false, immediately it comes out of the loop. Then display the sum of those elements. Printf sum is equal to percentile d, sum is equal to percentile d, then sum. Then I'm using so meanwhile if I want to free the space later on, I can use free ptr. After completion of the task, you need to release the memory. Then here I used this. I'm using Turbo C. I can use get ch function. In the initial also, I can after declaration part, I can use function CLR SCR. So we are supposed to use the CLR SCR and get ch function in only Turbo C. In our college, we are using Ubuntu operating system. Under that the software we are using is GCC. So in GCC, no need to use CLR SCR as well as get ch function. So program created, and finally closing brace, then save it, then compile. So before compiling, somebody is trying to join. Let me give permission. Then yeah, alt C, compile. No errors, successfully compiled. Now I want to highlight one point over here. All of you observe carefully. 1 minute. Alt C, compile. Actually, this program includes how many lines? 24 lines only. Is it visible to you all? Is it visible to you all? How many number of lines in this program? This program contains how many? 24 lines. But after compilation, how many lines is generated? How many lines compiled? That one showing how many lines? 551 lines. 551 lines. Only we created 24 lines, but that one showing 551 lines. Is it possible? How these 24 lines converted into 551 lines? Can anybody?
Each alphabet for one line.
Each alphabet one line. No, not like that.
There's some lines are of log function.
Actually, in the starting, we discussed types of functions: predefined and user defined. Predefined functions. What type of predefined functions we used in this program? 551 lines. Let me show you those. Functions. Predefined functions used in this particular program. See, first one is the CLR SCR function we used. This is predefined function, and another predefined function is printf function. Printf function is predefined function. Scanf is also predefined function, and then next one is another predefined function, printf, and exit function also we used. Then printf statement, then scanf function, and next one is printf function. Now next one is even free function also. Okay, even free function also. So because of all these functions actual code will be substituted from library into our program. So that's why these 24 lines, after substituting all those predefined functions, get ch, free, printf, scanf, get CLR, SCR, all these functions, actual coding part will be substituted from library to header files to our program. So after substituting all those statements in our program, these 24 lines converted into how many lines? 551 lines. 551 lines. That's why these 24 lines showing 551 lines. I hope this point clear to you all. Then execute the program. Enter number of elements. 10. Enter elements of an array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we will do one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 9. So sum is what? Is it visible, all of you?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here we didn't declare array variable, but we are considering it as array variable. Those elements will be stored in the array only, but we declared instead of array variable, we declared pointer variable, and that pointer variable memory allocated during runtime by using malloc function. And meanwhile, elements provided through keyboard, whatever the elements provided through keyboard, stored in the array, and the same elements accessed by using array name along with that index number. Index number is the dereferencing operation by using pointer, and those elements added to sum. So final sum is 47. Final sum is 47.
47.
This is the output of the program. This is simple using malloc function. This is by using malloc
Mama tal dube.
malloc function. So you can try it as
Mama.
in the next slide.
Ippure tal do.
In the next slide, we another program specified, that is Kellogg function. Instead of allocating one block, n number of blocks also we can allocate, and you try that particular program. Then next one is the reallocation modification by using reallog function, and free already we used in this particular program. You try all these things. Okay. So if you have any doubts, let me know. I will clarify all your doubts. So today we discussed functions, using functions from program, and call by value, call by reference, factorial program, Fibonacci series by using recursion also. We discussed dynamic memory allocation functions example also. Yes? Yes or no? My dear students.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it understandable? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, shall we close this session? You want me to continue?
Okay, continue, sir.
You want me to continue?
Yes, sir.
Break.
You need break. So I will do one thing. We will take 1 hour break. After 1 hour, I will come back. Right?
No, sir. You take now itself.
Why, Harshita? Why?
Ashita, why?
I can.
I'll play, sir. I'll play some games, etc.
Because
You take now itself.
I can remember your voice. Huh? Harshita from Vijayawada.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Your bass voice, your triple E voice. Huh?
Sir, at least give us a 2-minute time, sir.
2 minutes time.
Yes, sir.
I'll do one thing. I will give 10 minutes time. I will actually. I need to take my lunch, so I didn't take it. So
Okay, sir. You go and it will wait.
yeah.
Okay, sir.
I will end this meeting. Once again, I will share the link. You just click on that particular link so that you can join in the meeting. Okay? So,
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
1 minute. Whatever
Yes, sir.
the programs explained so far, please practice in your laptop. Okay. Meanwhile, remaining programs also you just go through it. After this break, I will start. I will explain a few more programs related to like sum of individual digits, finding power of the given number, or palindrome number, perfect, like that. Some important programs by using functions I will discuss. So I will prepare you all according to external examination. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thanks for your participation.
Okay.
God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Alaf, please hold on line. Let me take one photograph. Participation photo. Yeah, thank you all.